Well, hello, and welcome to episode 15 of Aftershock Weekly. This week, we're going to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart because being in business for quite a while, the topic that comes up with a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people that we work with is momentum. Something that is the all-elusive word that we're all striving for. And what that basically means, well, simply put in a illustrative form, let's say we had a little pebble. And that pebble was on top of a mountain of snow and you pushed it. Well, it might take a couple of pushes to get it to where maybe it's from this size to this size, and then you push it a little bit more and it gets a little bit bigger, so maybe you could now build the head of a snowman. But if you keep pushing it, you keep rolling it, what happens is it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And as it goes downhill, it picks up speed and then it becomes a gigantic boulder that is going forward and can't be stopped, right? So that's what momentum is when you push so hard and then get to the point where now inertia takes over and it goes for you. Well, that's what we all want in business. To get there, it's difficult. So I'm going to talk about a few things here. Number one is to get momentum, it doesn't happen overnight. It is an ongoing process of continuing to push, and you'll never know when it hits. It's not a matter of hockey stick. It doesn't just boom, you got momentum. It's just this continual, gradual sending out your email marketing campaigns, doing your advertising, taking care of your customers, reaching out to your existing customers, working with your sales team. It's just the ongoing process of being in business. But what happens is if you're working hard enough and you've got a vision that everybody's bought into and you're continuing to push and push and push, well, what happens is then the referrals start to pour in. And the next thing you know, you're not doing anything for that. They're just calling in, they're coming in from random places. Well, that's the beginning of momentum. That's the time where it can be a double-edged sword because it gets busy and you think maybe I can stop, maybe I can settle down a little bit. The reality is that's the time to push even harder. That's go time, right? So the second you feel that you have momentum and that your business is taking off, that's when it's time to double down, go forward, and make sure that you take advantage of it. Because once you have momentum, it's awesome if you keep pushing. But once it stops, you have to do the process all over again. My caution to you would be never get complacent in your business. A wise man that's been a mentor of mine for a long time, he's about 82 years old, he owns a bunch of companies, and the one thing that he got into my head early on, 6-7 years ago, he said, what you did for me 6 months ago, what you do for me yesterday doesn't make any difference on what you have to do as a company today and tomorrow. You have to keep proving yourself over and over again. So when you get complacent, what happens is you can start going backwards. So that's what I want to talk to you a little bit about today. Get some momentum. I hope that your business is growing and thriving, and if it is, keep pushing hard because you want to ride that wave as long as you can. Thank you for tuning in this week of Aftershock Weekly. We look forward to having you back next week. And with that, I'll leave you with a quote.